Hi, Jack. Have you ever wondered what a typical day looks like for someone living in a big city? I mean, the hustle and bustle, the noise, the crowds. It's so different from small towns.
Hey, Sarah. Yes, big city life is fast and exciting, but it can also be overwhelming. Today, let's take our listeners on a journey through a typical daily routine in a big city. We'll talk about everything from waking up early to commuting, working, and even enjoying the city's nightlife.
Sounds great. Let's start with the morning. In a big city, people usually wake up early because they have to get ready and commute to work. The alarm clock is often very loud to wake you up from a deep sleep.
Right, and the commute is a big part of city life. Many people don't drive because traffic is terrible. Instead, they use public transport like the subway or buses. Do you take the subway, Sarah?
Yes, I do. The subway is fast, but can be very crowded, especially during rush hour. That's the time when everyone is traveling to work, usually between 7 and 9 in the morning. It's packed with people standing close together, sometimes like sardines in a can.
Haha, packed like sardines. That's a great expression. It means people are very close together, just like fish in a small can. It's not very comfortable, but it's part of the city experience.
Exactly. And while the subway is fast, some people prefer the bus because they can see the city while traveling. But buses often get stuck in traffic jams, which can be frustrating.
Traffic jams are a nightmare in big cities. Cars stop moving, horns beep loudly, and everyone gets impatient. The city is noisy with all the honking, sirens, and people talking.
Yes, the noise is part of the city's energy, and there's always construction, roads being fixed or new buildings being built. Skyscrapers, those very tall buildings that seem to touch the sky, are everywhere.
I love skyscrapers, especially at night when they light up. But sometimes looking up at them makes me feel very small.
Me too. After the commute, people arrive at their offices and usually have their second coffee of the day before starting work. Coffee is like a magic drink that helps people stay awake and focused.
Speaking of coffee, lunch in the city is interesting. There are so many options: food trucks, cafes, restaurants from all over the world. Sometimes people bring lunch from home to save money, but often they buy something quick and delicious.
Food trucks are like small kitchens on wheels. You can get tacos, burgers, sandwiches, and it's usually fast, which is important because everyone is in a hurry.
Yes, the city is always moving fast. People walk quickly, and if you walk slowly, you might hear, "Excuse me, please move." It's called the hustle and bustle, the busy activity and noise of the city.
That hustle and bustle gives the city a special energy. It can make you feel awake, but also a little tired by the end of the day.
After work, the commute back home is usually quieter. People are tired, some read books or look at their phones, and some even sleep standing up on the subway.
That's a talent. But even when people get home, the city doesn't sleep. It's called the city that never sleeps because there's always something to do. Restaurants, theaters, shopping malls open late.
On weekends or evenings, many people like to meet friends for dinner or enjoy the city's diversity. You can find food from all over the world: Italian, Chinese, Indian, Mexican, all in one place.
That's my favorite part of the city, the diversity. Different people, languages, and cultures all mixed together.
But sometimes the city can be too much, too noisy, too many buildings, too much concrete. That's when people look for green spaces like parks.
Yes, parks are like oases in the city, places where you can relax, watch birds, eat a sandwich, and forget about the traffic for a while.
Balance is important. The city is exciting, but you need to find time to relax.
Jack, do you think you could live in a small town?
Maybe when I'm older. Right now, I like the energy and convenience of the city. Everything is close: shops, doctors, entertainment.
Me too. Even if the rush hour is stressful, I love that I can buy a cookie at midnight if I want.
Emergency cookies, very important.
Let's review some important city words for our listeners. Commute, rush hour, subway, traffic jam, skyscraper, hustle and bustle.
Great words. If you visit a big city, you'll hear these words everywhere.
And here's a tip. If you get lost, use your phone's map or ask someone politely. Excuse me, where's the subway station? Or where's the best coffee shop?
Coffee first. Always coffee first.
Well, Jack, this was a fun conversation. I hope our listeners enjoyed it too.
Now that we've explored the busy daily routine in a big city, let's dive deeper into some useful phrases and expressions you can use when talking about your own city life. Sarah, what's a good way to start describing your day?
A great way to start is by talking about your morning routine. You can say, I wake up early to avoid the rush hour, or I catch the subway to work every day. These phrases help you explain your daily habits clearly.
Exactly. And when you talk about the commute, you can use expressions like, the subway is usually crowded, or I prefer taking the bus because I can see the city. These details make your conversation more interesting.
If you want to describe the busy times, you can say, rush hour is very hectic, or the traffic jams make me late sometimes. These phrases show you understand the challenges of city life.
And don't forget to use idioms. For example, packed like sardines means being very crowded, like we talked about earlier. Using idioms makes your English sound more natural and fun.
When you arrive at work, you might say, I grab a coffee before starting my day, or I have meetings all morning. These simple sentences help you share your work routine.
Talking about lunch is also important. You can say, I usually bring lunch from home, or I love trying food trucks near my office. These phrases show your lifestyle and preferences.
When you want to describe the city's energy, you can say, the city is always buzzing with activity, or there's a lot of hustle and bustle everywhere. These expressions capture the city's lively atmosphere.
If you want to talk about the noise, you can say the city is noisy with cars honking and people talking, or sometimes the construction noise is very loud. These details help paint a picture for your listener.
When describing the buildings, you can say, the skyscrapers are impressive, or I love looking at the city lights at night. These phrases show your appreciation for the city's beauty.
And don't forget about the parks. You can say, I relax in the park after work, or the green spaces are a peaceful escape from the busy city. These sentences show balance in city life.
If you want to talk about the city's diversity, you can say, the city has people from all over the world, or you can find food from many different countries. These phrases highlight the multicultural aspect.
When you want to share your feelings about the city, you can say, I love the convenience of city life, or sometimes the noise and crowds can be overwhelming. These honest expressions make your English more relatable.
And if you want to ask someone about their city, you can say, do you live in a big city or a small town? Or what do you like most about your city? These questions encourage conversation.
To wrap up, here are some useful tips for practicing these phrases. Try speaking with a friend, record yourself, or write about your daily routine. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel.
Also, watch videos like this one and listen to native speakers. Notice how they use these phrases and try to imitate their pronunciation and intonation.
Remember, learning English is a journey. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is a step closer to fluency.
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Dream Speak English for more helpful lessons.
And leave a comment telling us about your city or town. We love hearing your stories.
See you next time. Keep practicing and enjoy your English learning journey.
Goodbye, everyone.